second. He was trying to wait until count 10, and he took too long, and the fight was called off by the referee.
Carlson is furious. He could not believe that Rosales stopped it, but the count was 10.
He gave him 9, he gave him 10, and then he stood up. You have 26 fights under your belt. You're not a rookie. You know what the number 9 is and when it's time to get up. And he's visibly upset, but that's his fault.
He's saying to his corner, Rosales didn't tell me to get up. He didn't tell me my time was running out. And you saw as soon as Rosales said the word 10, Carlson.
He know better. Nonetheless, it was a good fight while it lasted. The main reason why I was really interested in this fight because his name has been popping up in regards to 122-pound WBO champion Isaac Dogboe, who's going to be fighting likely on the undercard of Loma versus Pedraza in New York. His name is Genesis Servania, and he just defeated Carlson. I don't think I've ever seen this fighter fight before. Normally, a lot of these guys I've seen before in some, hold on.
Official time of 44 seconds of round number 3, declaring the winner by way of knockout from the Philippines, Genesis Servania.
That's Genesis Servania.
Genesis Servania, his 32nd win of his career, and Carlos Carlson now egging the crowd on, saying, no, 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 that's not how it should have ended.
And a counter right hand is what put Carlson down on the canvas, and you can see he kind of was shaking it off. He was affected by the punch, but he knows, and he does feel that he could have got back up and continued, but you know what? We learned to count to 10 in what grade of school?
Well, no excuse to at least not even be on your feet at 8 or 9.
Correct.
The fact that he was still kneeling.
I don't think he wanted to continue.
At his corner.
But as I was saying, right now, it looks like he may be here. Let's go look at it. Here is the 126-pound division, but yet you have Servania, who's ranked by the WBC at number 12, very high number 3 by the WBA. This is at 126. We fought Oscar Valdez just a little over a year ago. You know, about 53 weeks ago, he fought Oscar Valdez in a very big fight that you remember. Remember when Valdez had went down? He'll be back sometime at the beginning of the year, we're hearing, meaning Oscar Valdez. So he's ranked number 9 by the IBF, number 3 by the WBO, and you have Carl Frampton, who's taking on Josh Warrington for the IBF title, and then the winner of that is going to be the mandatory for Oscar Valdez. Not when he returns. They'll likely allow him to have some type of tune-up. And you have Leo Santa Cruz and Rojas, who beat Jojo Diaz for that WBA world title, and Leo Santa Cruz, WBA Super World, and Gary Russell. There's some politics here. So since Genesis Servania has just signed with Top Rank, they want to keep it necessarily in-house. And if you look, technically his native division is 122. I mean, yeah, he's fought as low as what? 108 and before, 108, 112, the 118-pound division. But naturally, I'm guessing because the Oscar Valdez fight came along and he had already had a fight at above 100, a couple fights above 122, they said, well, hey, do you want to fight, for a world title at 126? And he took it. Now, of course, if he's ranked by if he's ranked at 126, then of course, if he fights at 122, he'll be ranked high enough to get a title shot. Ray Vargas, who's a network free agent since HBO has gone under. Daniel Roman, who's over there on Eddie Hearn's The Zone. So politics there. Ryusuke I would say he is. Didn't he fight on ESPN Plus recently? He did, didn't he? In fact, I cover so many fights, sometimes I forget. I knew it. He's the champion. We got to update that. And then you have Isaac Dogboe, as we talked about. You know, who's really, really making a name for himself. But nonetheless, we'll see how it turns out. And go from there. If he does fight, I mean, you might as well say it's October. So for him to fight, he'll have off October and November, fight December the 8th. That's enough time for him to fight Dogboe. And especially since tonight was easy work, that's enough time. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Please subscribe.